Hey guys, Uncle Ray with the Crypto Bellwether. Have you heard the news or the rumor that there's a partnership with Sony and Hbar? Well, I don't know if that rumor is true. We haven't verified it totally, but I'm going to give you three reasons why people think that, and you can decide. But that being said, whether that's true or not, I'm going to share some information with you that is just as bullish, if not more so. So let's get into it. Now, here's the deal, guys. On Friday, there is a group called the H-Bar Bulls. It's a bunch of developers that get together and do a podcast. Now, quite frankly, it's a long hour, so I have to fast forward a lot because they get really techy on it, and that's not for me. But I do like the way they keep me informed about some of the good stuff coming down the pipe. And so I always look forward to forwarding through their podcast. And that's where I got a lot of information. Now, everything I share with you today might not be brand new news for you, but it's very relevant and it's new to me. So here's the deal. There's always been a contention about H-bar that people in the crypto community doesn't like, and that's the fact that there's a patent. And I've had this debate over and over to people, and I've told them, I said, look, here's the deal. If you have a patent on the tech, you will always be centralized. It's a rug pull that the patent owner could always do. So here's the good news that I just found out from one of the developers, and then I verified it. They no longer have the patent. It used to be a uh, third party group that had that patent, and now the foundation bought the patent and made it open source. So that's no longer an issue. So realistically, HBAR is definitely going to be a very decentralized project in the future. Now, some people would still argue the fact it's not there yet fully because of how many tokens the foundation has, and that's not the argument we're going to make today, and it's really irrelevant right now. But in the big picture, that is extremely positive. Now, let's get into Sony. How'd that come about? Where did these rumors come from? Well, from my understanding, there was a Twitter follow from the foundation, the HBAR Twitter account to the Sony Twitter account, and then it got deleted. So they didn't follow them long, and they thought that was just a mistake. So, okay, well, that's not enough. So I tried to go down the rabbit hole and say, well, is there more than that? Well, I found out that there's an ex-developer from Sony that is building on Hedera. That's a pretty good link. Now, the biggest thing is, if you look on this screen right here, guys, this guy is a developer. I love his channel. I'll leave a link down below. But in this video that he made, this is the patents that you can research through Google that corporations have using Hedera Hashgraph. And he documented that. JP Morgan, Barclays, Alibaba, Motorola, Samsung, eBay, Amazon, Sony, Visa, and Adobe. So think about it, guys. It would make sense, and I would not be shocked if not only is Sony going to make a big announcement about building on top of HBAR, it wouldn't surprise me at all if they're part of the governing body. Then again, whatever you decide, it's good for me. I'm not here to hype up something, but I do think there is some merit. But let's get into some really good information and some exciting news. And if you stay with me, guys, I might have an avenue for you guys to get some free tokens, not only from the group that is building on top of HBAR, but you might get some free HBAR and you don't have to do much to get it. We're going to talk about that and then we'll take a look at the chart. Now, here's some more really exciting news. we know that, guys, gaming is big. That's where the big, fast money is going to be made, in my opinion. Gaming and the metaverse, like in the next bull run and probably every bull run after that. That's where the big moves are going to come from. Now, this is not financial advice, but check this project out. This is a massive, massive project. And the part that gets me excited is they have partnered with a influencer. His name's Michael Lee. I'm not familiar with him, but he has 52 million followers on TikTok. He's a gamer. Think about that, guys. So it's called Liithos. It's built on Hedera, and they partner with CoinZoom and an influencer with 52 million followers. And these developers were talking about the momentum that project has. So that's something to watch. We might want to invest in that token, but no matter what, it's going to trickle down to Hbar. Now, here's another thing, guys. This project is called ZOOP, ZOOP. Now, it's not live yet. They're having a pre-sale in the future. It might be something that we all want to get a part of. But right now, they're having beta. It's going to go into beta, and you can participate. Now, again, none of this financial advice, and I could be 100% wrong. There's no obligation by ZOOP to give you like an airdrop for participating in the beta part of their platform. But it's, guys, it's almost 100% of the time you normally get at least some of the tokens. And sometimes, guys, it's substantial, because when you get these tokens at the prices they give them to you and it pumps, you could easily, turn $500, $1,000 worth of tokens into 10K. It happens all the time. Now, a lot of times as well, they give you both tokens. So there's a chance that if you get involved in this beta process, and you do whatever it is they're asking you to do, you might get some free tokens from ZOOP and Hbar. Just saying. You might want to check it out. So anyway, their website is ZOOPCARDS.com. Guys, go check it out. Sign up. Doesn't cost you anything. If you don't want to participate with whatever it is they ask you to do, don't do it. But now here's the cool thing about the project, guys. It's basically going to bring celebrities and a lot of entertainers like rappers and pro athletes, football. It came up because they were talking about, I guess, the basketball finals or whatever's going on right now. And one of their, guys that are really participating and kind of as a mentor or a partner is a famous basketball player. Not familiar with him or his name. But, guys, these type projects, in my opinion, are definitely the future. And they talked about the tokenomics on this project of ZOOP. They get like 70% of all the money that the influencers do, or the celebrities, or whoever they are. And then they get like 80% of the royalties in other avenues, and they have 100% control over everything. And guys, think about someone that's really, really famous. They can roll into a project like this, and they can build a following that is absolutely massive. 10 million followers in a week, and the money can be absolutely massive. And what's going to happen, in my opinion, especially if it takes off, they're not there yet, but it's early, and that's what we want. But if it takes off, celebrities are always looking to make money, especially the pro athletes. No matter how much they make, they're young when they retire, so they're always looking at different avenues. And when you see another celebrity doing really well with this cutting edge technology, they're going to jump on board. So this is something we might want to participate in. And guys, free tokens are free tokens, but again, not financial advice. Don't hold me to it, but go check it out. Now, here's the deal, guys. You know, Hbar's made a good run. It's like 3x since the first of the year. You can't ask for more. Now, the downside, I created a video talking about the tokenomics. The inflation for 2023 is about 24%. So there's going to be a lot of tokens unlocked on Hedera throughout 2023. I'll leave a link down below if you want to watch that video about the tokenomics, because the tokenomics short term are not good. Now, the reason it doesn't bother me, all that means to me is that when Hbar pumps, especially in this bull run, like I'm not looking to sell mine just for a 3x, but when it pumps in this next bull run, and it will, just remember, it's not going to sustain those new highs, in my opinion, because of the inflation, and that's normal. Now, it can easily absorb that kind of inflation throughout a bull run, but just remember, at the end of the bull run, when it starts the next bear cycle, whenever that is, you definitely don't want to hold those throughout that time, in my opinion. Now, I have two bags, just to give you full disclosure. I have a small bag of a lot of projects like Hbar that I can afford to lose, and I just put them in cold storage and I don't even think about them. But for my normal bag of Hbar and everything, I invest bull run to bull run. So I'm prepared if I get dumped on by any project, because I'm not just going to hold it and hold it and hold it. When these things start to hit their old highs, I'm going to start unloading, and depending on the environment, I'll get out from there for whatever that's worth. But anyway, guys, I'm not looking to chase this. I stacked my bags when, all of the end of last year. So I'm not going to FOMO in. I really don't think that the bottom's in for this bear market that we're in. I don't think this is a bull run. Now, I truly believe that right now, if Bitcoin can go above, say, 25.4, I think it is, if it can close above that for like 2 nights in a row, we could easily hit 30,000. And quite frankly, in the middle of the year, we could hit 45,000. That being said, that's still not a bull run, in my opinion. We're not going to all-time highs. And here's my thoughts. Something's going to break. And when it does, that will be the bottom. And that, for me, is when I start loading the boat, and the Fed's going to pivot, and woo, it's going to get good, boys. I'm telling you. Anyway, it's not financial advice, but guys, this is some really good news about Hbar. It caught me off guard. I wasn't even planning on making this video, but I think this is some really bullish news. So that being said, let me know if you guys think you want to get involved with ZOOP and do the beta and maybe get some free tokens. Let me know your thoughts. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Either way, guys, hit that like button and come back and be part of this community. Take care. Remember, not financial advice.